This is just a quick one. I'll make sure the sun's in my face. When you move into the Philippines, or any other country for that matter, when you're retired, you must keep active, like I keep saying. I know I keep going on about it, but you must get yourself a hobby. Now my hobby is fishing. I got myself a boat, but the only problem is because of the rainy season we haven't used it, and it's got extremely dirty, and we need to keep cleaning it every week or so because it gets full of silt and algae. Now look at this. A lot of people say put some chlorine on it and that'll kill it, but we don't like to use chlorine because we know it kills the coral. So what we do is we scrub it. Me and the wife scrub it. There she is. Look at that.
I scrub this, darling.
She's scrubbing it.
With this one?
Yes. And what we use is not a metal scourer because that'll take the paint off. Anyway, I'll carry on scrubbing, and we're going to put it all back together because hopefully over the next week or so we can go fishing again. Because like I say, I really do love my fishing. There's Laddie. He's saying, look at the state of this. When he saw us this morning, he said there's more algae than boat, and he's correct. Okay, so let's carry on cleaning. You know, the locals round here are such brilliant people. All the fishermen try to help. Well, he's scraping all the limpets off the bottom because apparently the limpets will eat through the wood and into the boat, but the bottom of it, what's the bottom of the boat called, darling? No, what's the bottom wood called?
The bottom? Casco.
Yeah, the gasco.
Oh, the piece.
The gasco is a thick piece of wood which is carved out like a canoe. In this boat it is anyway, not all of them are the same. But what happens is, this one is around about 1.5 inches thick, so it'll be a game for the limpets to eat through it, but they do eventually, which is bad because if you don't get it corrected, you'll have to buy a new boat or get the gasco repaired, which is a lot of money. This boat cost me complete, had it built to my taste, what I wanted. How many seats? With the engine cost me 120,000 peso. I'll put the price here in English and US, but to me it's very, very cheap for the price I bought, for the price I paid for it, I should say. But we actually went to Malapascua, we told the people what we wanted, and we went back a month later to have an inspection. We said, yeah, we want this done and this done. So we changed a few bits and pieces, but there was great people. And then we launched it after around about 2 months of waiting for it to be built, and we brought it back here, and we brought it 60 kilometers back from Malapascua to here, and it travelled fantastic, and it was a heavy sea as well. Well, like I say, if you enjoy fishing, get yourself a boat. If you can't afford a powered boat, get a little paddle boat which will cost you maybe £60 to have somebody build it. It's not really a lot of money, which is around about 4,000, 5,000 peso. You know, you must have an hobby wherever you live, because if you don't, you've got nothing to live for. This is one of my hobbies. The other hobby we love doing is travelling. But look at this. What he's doing is he's got a dull knife and he's actually scraping the limpets off the bottom of the boat. A bit of paint will come off with it, that can't be helped. But hopefully over the next week or so I'll be able to go fishing again, which I'm really looking forward to. I've got a fish finder on it. The fish finder costs more than the boat. Well, I think that's enough for one day. We've cleaned it as much as we can. Laddie helped us get the limpets off the bottom. But what we'll do is we'll come back on the next tide and clean it with the proper scourer. It's got 2 pack paint on it, so the paint's very tough. The only thing what we found is when we're cleaning the bottom with a blunt knife, the limpets are actually taking off the paint. Now, you're not allowed to use I forgot the name of it. It prevents it's a marine paint which prevents limpets and algae, but you're not allowed to use it here. I'll have to have another look into that. There might be some sort of a paint you can use, but I'll have to have a look to see if there's something you can use. But we're fed up of doing this. We have to do it every week or so. Anyway, it looks better. Look at that. What do you think? The tide's coming back now and the sun's getting hot and I don't want to get sunburnt, so we're going to go back. See you later. Have a great day.